tonight, of course, is all about skill building, helping you guys get better with your game, help you with forming your tiles and making some tough decisions during the Charleston, switching hands and all that good stuff. And again, I say this all the time. I love my expert players here, my high level players. We have several of them and they come every week because we all know we can learn something new and grow every single week. I mean, I've been playing since I'm 26 and I'm amazed at how little things just keep popping up that I learn. So I do appreciate you being here and of course helping me during the evening. Here we are at I Love Maj, and this is the game launch pad here. If you have never played at I Love Maj, you need to try it out at least for the trial period. 3 weeks you get instead of 2 if you use my affiliate code uppercase D, uppercase B for Debbie Barnett. It's such an intuitive site and it's so much fun. If you are one of these people that want to play a lot more than you're able to put games together in person, you get to play against the bots. Or if you have friends that live out of state, you can create a table and play with your friends, play with friends at a personal table. It's a lot of fun. And on the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, MahjCon, I have how to do all this. So you could find videos on how to schedule a game with your friends. I encourage you to check it out, man, because you'll get addicted to it. I have people that tell me that it's 2 o'clock in the morning and they're still playing and they're like, I think I got to go to bed. Now, the exercise room, I'm not going to go through details about this. There have been weeks early on when we didn't have as big a crowd where I did go through this a lot more. But I also have videos on this on my YouTube channel, which is MahjCon, MahjCon. And this will help you strengthen your knowledge of the card. So very important. Probably the most important thing about this game. There's a make a hand, and that one you just go through the whole card, make the different hands, but please be mindful of what's in parentheses, because if you do make the hand only one way, then I know that you're not utilizing all of the card's potentials. The Charleston is a great practice. It will allow you to replay the whole Charleston with the same tiles if you want to see if you have a different outcome, or you can then change it up to new tiles after your first practice session. What hand is that? That helps you identify your opponent's exposures. That's a really important thing, and I know newer players are so overwhelmed with all the rules and everything that they're doing. It's almost impossible to keep an eye on other things other than your own tiles. So I get it, but you have to get to that point at some point in your learning. And then module is like Wordle, really fun. Sometimes there may be 2 possibilities with a hand and you're filling it out and you think you got the right one and it'll show you what tiles you need to change. And then Heavenly Hand is if you're dealt after you pick in your tiles, you have a Mahjong. After you arrange your tiles, you have a Mahjong on your rack, which is amazing. And it does happen. Yes, it does. So these are fun exercises. So please, I encourage you to come in and try it out. They also have Siamese Mahjong, and I do a live stream on Sunday nights for Siamese. So if you ever want to come in on Sunday nights, it's 7 to 9 EST. The link is always in the reminder email that you get the morning of the event. And there's lots of people buying Siamese cards from me. I can't keep them in stock. That Siamese card is so much fun. It's like the Mahjong League card on steroids. I think that's my new way to describe it. A lot of people play with both. And so I do the first hour with the Siamese card, and I do the second hour with the National Mahjong League card. So everybody's got a little taste of both of it. All right, I'm clicked into the 4-player Mahjong. I play against the bots. I play against the advanced level bots. If you're a newer player, you could start out at level 1, but please work your way up. And please know that level 1 bots have not had official training. So sometimes they make moves that you really shouldn't be making if you were taught by an instructor. And that would be something like passing flowers during the Charleston, which I try to avoid at all costs, or passing a pear, maybe giving Mah Jongg at the end of the game when it is an obvious Mah Jongg, things like that. And I don't want you to think that you can do those things because our bot competitors are doing them. So just move up when you get a chance, and I'm going to go ahead and launch the game. When you get to this screen, if you're new, say no, unless you're ready to be invited to a live game by somebody out there in the I Love Maj community. The only challenge with that is that you don't know what level somebody is. So of course I say no for tonight so I don't get disrupted. Okay, here we are, and here are my competitors. We have Annie DeJoka, we have Amistad Iskard, and Kurt Zipass, I guess. It sounds funny. But they are all play on words, these names, and I'm sure if you think about it a little bit, you'll be able to figure out what they actually mean. We're going to go ahead and start the game. Oh, I do want to just mention the timer. I almost forgot. The timer will help you gauge how long it takes you to make a decision on a discard. And depending on the phase of the game, whether it's the first third, the middle third, or the end third, I like to talk about the beginning, middle, and end games, which are 33 tiles each of those thirds after the deal. That you can go quicker during the first and second thirds of the game. You don't have to do a lot of thinking. We'll talk more about that as we play. But start out with 10 seconds and see how you do. If you see that you're running out of time, there's a little pause button, so you could pause it and take a minute if you need. But this is a good way to learn and to grow, right? Okay, Marilyn says, I have Debbie on my screen. I've lost the screen share trying to enlarge. Okay, so I'm the one sharing the screen. So what device are you on, Marilyn, so I can help you with that? Just put in there what device. Are you on a laptop, a desktop, a tablet? Because what you need to do is minimize. There's usually little blocks where you can change the view of me. And I'm not really sure how you're going to find that. If anybody else has any help, Marilyn lost the screen share part. I'm going to go ahead and fix my audio here. And okay, perfect. On an iPad, okay. Can you swipe left or right? I'm like not really good at this, but I'm thinking maybe if you swipe left or right, you might get to the screen share. Anybody on an iPad who can help her get back to the I Love Maj screen? What Marilyn is seeing is me rather than the I Love Maj screen. Please feel free to put it in chat if you can. I'd appreciate it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna move on here. So I'm gonna start my game. Also, remember, if you're here for the very first time, that you go in and make sure that the 2025 card is checked, please.
First Charleston.
Oh, that's a good idea. Janine said maybe log off and back on again to Zoom. Maybe that will help. Jay says go to the right corner and click on the squares. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, but I don't know on an iPad if it looks so different. Okay, so here are my tiles. And of course, first thing I notice is that I have no jokers. So Wednesday nights are often no jokers for Debbie. It's all about let's make it as challenging as we can and give her some great teachable moments. Well, I guess that makes sense for Wednesday night skill building, but I like to sort by suit to start. And then what I do is I take a look. First thing I do, take a look to see if I have any multiples. Because if you have more than one of a tile, you've already got a little bit of strength in your hand. And if I do, I'm going to move those up to the front. I usually put my Winds and Dragons on the right side of the hand, and the way I normally form it is jokers, flowers, my suits in numerical order, the best that you can do, and then my Winds and Dragons on the right side. So that's how I do it. You can do it any way you want. But sometimes people say, why do you put your Winds and Dragons on the right? And I'm like, well, they have their own category on the right side of the card. So logically speaking, for my brain, that's exactly what I think. Okay, so I see that we have a little issue right now because Marilyn, you shared your screen and mine's no longer. I don't think you can see my I Love Maj screen, can you, audience? Okay, hold on.
No, we just have you full screen.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Marilyn, you'll have to hit the green share button again and unshare. Let me see if I can, maybe if I share again, it'll go back. Hold on. Did it go back?
Yep.
Okay. I think Marilyn just logged out and in. Oh, I feel bad when somebody's having trouble, but it's not easy sometimes navigating, and especially on the iPad. It just works so differently than on a desktop. Okay, so I'm going to start with my 3 cracks, and I'm going to work off of those 3 cracks in every way possible that I can. So when I think of threes, I already know that other than any like numbers, they're not 20, 25, and they're not 2, 4, 6, 8. They could be any like numbers, but I have no other threes. So I'm going to just move on. I'm not going to be looking at quints, that's for sure, because I have none of those lucky tiles right now. They could be consecutive run, but I like to circle back to consecutive run rather than focusing on it first. It's just the way I like to do it. I actually almost encourage beginners to do it because beginners often will focus on consecutive run and collect 1 suit tiles. Remember, if you play 1 suit when many of the hands are 2 or 3 suits, you are limiting your possibility of making Mahjong. So you've got to play the entire card and all the lines and get to see all the lines. You have to be able to see these. And by learning the card, practicing on I Love Maj in the exercise room is really going to help that happen. So if I move down to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, I'm not thinking about a hand. I don't care about a hand right now. All I want to do is get myself into some kind of category or categories. So I'm going to move all of my 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 tiles together just like that. And I have more odds just by moving them in together like that. I see I have more odds than I do evens. So I have these here, right? Now, what am I going to do next? I can look to see if there's anything that really pops out for me with a consecutive run tile that I might want to keep. And when I look at it, again, I'm going to focus on my 3. And I'm going to think, is there a number that's after or before the 3 that will connect to the 3? And I do see I have a 4. And I do see that I have a 2. And right there, as little as it is, we have 3 suits of a run. And in consecutive run, you've got 1 suit, you've got 2 suit runs, and you've got 3 suit runs. So I see that I've got a little run going on there. Okay, again, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 tiles all clumped together, and I'm looking to see if I have any other runs. I even have the 1. So with Mah Jongg, you guys have heard me say this, it's almost like you got to be a visionary. You've got to be able to see what's not there. You have to see the possibilities. I also see 1, 2, 3 crack, 4 crack. I don't have the 4 crack yet, but I know that there's a 2 suit run, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I might want to keep that, all of that. I'm already keeping the 1. And I do know that there is a hand in the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9s that use the north and south, but because I don't really have anything that's making me feel real bubbly as far as any pairs right now with the north and south, I'm probably not going to keep them because I do need to have some tiles to pass. So I'm going to pass 1 north, and I'm going to go ahead and pass the 8, these 8s. I have no problems passing like numbers. I mean, if I give those like numbers to somebody that's using 8s, well, I guess I gave them the 8s, but I don't want to get rid of any of my tiles right now because I've got singles of everything and I want to make sure I maximize what I get in. Would I have passed 2 8 dots or 2 8 BAMs? No, definitely not. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, now keep in mind, by the way, if I'm working on stuff, hold your comments until I'm done and you see that I've missed something, right? So I'm not going to like talk about something else, but I did just see that somebody did mention, Janine said both 8s, and I'm like, yeah, both 8s. I really don't care about those. So and that's just the way I feel. Other people may feel differently about it, but I'm more about building our tiles and our categories than I am going to worry about that Amistad is using 8s. What I do like is I'm using the north, and we know that north and south go with odds. So that's a good thing. I don't have to pass like an east or west with the 8s. That might even be a little bit. I might have to give something up here to do that. But I don't want to give anything up. I have so much potential right here with my tiles. All right, here we go. Well, guess what? Now we know there are 2 8s out there. And I just got a south. Geez, that's a little frustrating here. I think about 7, 8, 9. Would I get that 8 back? I don't know about that. So now I got the 2 souths and an east. That's a challenge. That is a challenge. I guess I'm not going to keep the wins. I just don't have enough strength right now. Who knows? Maybe they'll all end up coming back to me at the end. And I know there's an 8 out there, so I hate to do that. But there's nothing much else that I really want to get rid of. I mean, I see so much potential with 1, 3, 3, 5 and 5, 7, 7, 9. It's just like I don't want to give anything up in my hands at all. I mean, if anything, maybe the 1 dot is the least of what I would keep, just so I don't have to pass that 8 yet. And I could see maybe I'll have other tiles that come in that will help me out with it. Ooh, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to pass that out and I'm going to get a 4 crack, but I think I'm going to do that. All right, I got a 7. So now I have another multiple and I got a 1. Okay. So now I'm seeing a little more clearly that my 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is coming in a little stronger. I'm going to move these evens out of the way. And I'm going to look now and try to focus a little bit more on what I might need to keep or get rid of here. I'm going to go ahead and, again, concentrate on 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I did form it into the first hand on line 1. On the right side, we'll call the left side A and the right side B, just to make it easier. I did put it in the 1B, but I don't know if it's going to be that at all at this point. I have no idea. It could be something totally different. But for now, I'm still going to stay open to that category. I trying to avoid that 8 from going out. And like I said, every pass could be a good pass. If you want to say, why am I passing 2 8s for any like numbers? And that any like number section to me is a challenging section this year. This would be a worse pass to me because those are 2s and 4s in 2 different suits and could be played in the whole 2, 4, 6, 8 category. You're always going to find something good in a pass. Just don't pass pairs and try to avoid passing flowers if you can. There are exceptions to everything. If they come up, we'll have to deal with it, as you know. But right now, we're going to just pass this and see what happens. And I got another 1 crack, and that's very pretty right here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We've got our 3 suit, the line 1B of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Very pretty right there. Again, could it change? Could something change? Yeah, it could. I also have a 1 and a 3 dot. Now, oh my goodness, I've got so many things going on here, but we can't keep it all. And this is a good point to talk about the Charleston, stopping the Charleston. Somebody may look at this and they may be, I don't want to pass anything. I want to keep all my tiles and I'm going to stop the Charleston. And that would not be the smartest move or the smartest strategic move as a high-level Mahjong player. I know you're going to say I'm not a high-level player, but what I'm trying to do is I want to get you guys all there, right? So why do we stop the Charleston? We stop the Charleston if we have one really strong hand and we don't have 3 tiles that we want to give up. So if I only had a south, an 8 dot, and a flower, I would probably stop it because I don't want to pass that flower out. So that would be a very good reason to say no. But I do have tiles I can pass for sure. I don't have one hand. Here's my one hand right here, up to the 9 dot. That means I have all of these tiles. I want to continue. That gives me the opportunity to look at potentially 12 more tiles. And what's the purpose of the Charleston? To build our hand, to get tiles out that we potentially don't need and get tiles in that we do. So I'm going to hit continue.
Second Charleston.
And I know somebody's keeping these wins. I don't know who, but I know they're keeping these wins. So let's see what we could do that's kind of some smart things to keep here. So I want to keep, of course, all of this. And I also see, it's not as strong as the other hand, but I also see our 2 suit option here. And every category except for the quint category, the any like number, and singles and pairs has our ping pong configuration. That's a grouping of 3, 4, 3, 4. Last year it was different. It was, I think, 3, 3, 4, 4. I already forgot. But anyway, it changes each year. And so I see a little bit of that right here. So I don't want to get rid of that at all. Let's see. I do see a little bit possibility with the 1 suit and a couple of the hands, line 1A, possibly line 5, but I'm not so sure that's going to be my choice, although you guys know that we do a lot of risk taking here on Wednesday nights. I do see the bottom concealed hand right here. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. So maybe I can, but then again, oh, I also see this one right here. That's another ping pong. line 2A. The other one with 5779 sitting right here is line 2B. What am I going to get rid of? Oh, golly. Anybody have a vote? I have no choice, but I'm getting rid of those. And I know that one of my opponents has got all those wins. Ugh. Unless I kept all the wins, I had to give them away, right? So anybody have any decision about which is the least important tile? Maybe the concealed hand, looking at that, wouldn't be as important. So let's see, 1, 3, 3, 5. I need the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I need them all. I need them all, but you know what? Ooh, the 3 crack and break up my pair? Ooh, no, 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 I can't do that. But my strongest hand uses those right here. Look at that. See? So actually, my choices would be out of these right here. And I would need the 9 dot for that one too. Husband, my husband, who is an excellent player, he's with us tonight. Can you hear me? If you can you put in the chat what you would do here? He might have his noise canceling headset on, so he may not. Well, I can't use a joker in the 9 because it's a pair for line 1B. So I can't do that. Okay, let's see. 1, 3. And then 5, 7, 7, 9. And 1, 3, 3, 5. I need every single tile here. I really do. I think I'm going to do the 7 BM. Okay, I don't have anybody else who's given me, oh, somebody said 7 BM. So whoever said 7 BM, that's what I'm going with. All right, now we got an 8 back. So Janine said 7 BM. That's what I'm going with. Okay, now I see another hand. It's not, it's weak. I'm just going to show it to you. 1, 3, 5, 7. I don't have the 9 in the BAMs. So forget that. Okay, so now we don't even have to think about it. I was thinking of 1, 5. Nah. Okay, so let's go back to our 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And now 1, 3. We're going to do this. And 1, 3, 3, 5. We're going to keep the 5 for the 1 dot, 3 dot, 3 crack, 5 crack, and we'll get rid of this and this. All right, got another 9 in. Wow. And an East came back in. Interesting, huh? Okay. And we got a 6 in. I kind of see some 3, 6, 9 now all of a sudden. Gee. Let's see. 1, and I got rid of the 9. I may get it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, this is really, really a unbelievable Charleston. It really is. So many great tiles. I mean, I could form like 10 hands from these tiles. And I do see 3, 6, 9 quite a bit. So I don't know. I think I want to keep them. I'm almost tempted now to get rid of this. Just 2. 1, 3. I'm going to try that. Ooh. Yeah, last right is a blind pass. So I'm only going to do 2 for sure.
Courtesy pass.
Okay, so of course I gave the 5 out, and what do I get? I get a 3 dot. So 1, 3, 3, 5. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna do wow, I've got so many 3, 6, 9 going on. I'm gonna do 1 tile. I'm keeping everything right now because we have so much. I'm gonna do 1 tile. Now in person, my friends would not pass 1 tile to me. And I recommend, and what I teach is that if somebody across from you says one, you just say no, thank you. And the same would apply if somebody is stopping the Charleston and they want to do any kind of pass with you, just say no, thank you. That means they have a really good hand or they have really great tiles, and you don't want to take a chance and feed them one more tile. And I got another 3. Whoa, amazing. Well, we've got lots going on here. I need to take a little moment to play around with this and see what these 3, 6, 9 tiles look like. 3, 6, and 9. 3s and 9s with 3, 6, 9. So we've got 3s and 9s with 3, 6, 9 as a hand, line 4. Of course, I should be looking at singles and pairs too because I have no jokers. But in the beginning, I had only one pair, so 3, 6, 9 singles and pairs, not the greatest either. So anyway, I do have that hand. I do not want to get rid of my 1s at this point. I could start out because I still have that line 1B of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Keep the 1s and the 3 crack, and the 5 bam, and the 7 and 9 dot. Yeah, I could do that. So I think I'm going to do that right now and see what happens. Man, this is really going to be
1 dot.
all
Soap.
challenging.
3 crack.
Now this is, if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, it says 97 tiles. We started at 99. So the first third is the first 33 tiles. And unless we need to make a decision about calling something, which even if I saw a hand right now, I wouldn't be calling this even if I could, because I know, sometimes a beginner gets excited and they want to grab it because they can call and put up 3. But I need a good formed hand for me to make a commitment and call. So this is just not the time to do it at this point. If I get in more tiles, maybe I get in a joker or 2. Maybe I get the other 9 dot for that line 1B. Maybe then I'll call.
8 dot.
Here's one of our 8 dots. Okay, we'll get rid of the 7 crack.
7 crack.
And I
2 dot.
like to get rid of anything left after the Charleston. Of course, I've already done that because I'm keeping everything else, because sometimes a player has to break something up that they want and they're hoping they get it back. Get it out early. Fresh tiles out early, and don't worry about what you're throwing in the beginning of the game or even in the middle. As it gets tougher and your opponents have exposures up, that's when we have to start thinking more about what we're going to do. So right now, it's
1 dot.
of, can I call it?
5 dot.
Not. I'm going to just say ignore. Okay, so now I have a 6, another 3, 6, 9 tile. Really, really starting to lean toward that 3, 6, 9 category every time I get something else in. And let's see, 1, 3, 3, 5. And I think I'm gonna go that way. And I'm going to, yeah, I mean, I have nothing really solid, but I know that I like 3, 6, 9. It's got some good flexibility. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start just keeping that. And I'm gonna keep the 1s and the 3s. If I did get 5, I know that 5 dot just went out, but if I did get some 5 dots, maybe 1 crack, 3 crack, 3 dot, 5 dot, I don't know.
5 bam. Soap.
1 decision,
3 bam.
and it goes the other way, right? That's how this game.
1 crack.
I'll take that. Now, I'm going to start getting rid of these, and yeah, they're pairs, but maybe somebody will call one of these tiles and put up a joker, and then I'll get a little joker bait. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them.
7 dot. Red. 8 dot. 9 crack.
Well, maybe would want it in my hand. I'll take the joker.
7 dot. East. 8 dot. 5 crack.
There are the 3 8 dots that went around in the Charleston, and not one of my opponents needed those. That's amazing, right? Okay, I don't see any reason to keep that green unless that bottom concealed hand looks good. Let's see, 3, 6, and 9. You know, I've made that hand a few times, but probably not likely. And 2 soaps are out, so I'm not gonna keep it.
Green.
I
3 bam.
but
Red. Green.
okay, so I know that the 7 crack went out early. I'll hold my 1 cracks a little bit. There is 1 out already, so it's, you know, it's good tile to get out either now or wait a little bit. Doesn't really matter.
7 crack. 6 dot.
Okay, here's another situation where we have an opportunity if we wanted to call. I mean, what hand could I be playing if I did call that one? 3, 6, 6, 9, and using a joker right here. Whoops, wrong one, sorry. 3, 6, 6, 9, like this. Not really. Not really. It's still too early for me to commit because I don't want to give up on some of these other hands that I have as well, which is the 3, 6, 9, line number 4 with the singles in the middle. That could be a potential hand as well. So it's too early. I'm not committing. I'm just holding my horses right now.
4 dot. 4 bam.
Okay, we'll hold that. And now, so you see, I'm keeping it because it's part of 3, 6, 6, 9, and it just made the other hand 3, 6, 6, 9 a little stronger.
1 crack.
By the time I
4
have
bam.
more tiles and another call,
9 dot.
yeah, I'll be ready. All right, 9 dot, right? Let's see how that hand looks, and we'll decide whether the 9 dot is right to call. Right here. Come on, move over. Okay. So here's 3, 6, 6, 9. I'd have to use both of my jokers to call that right now. And I still need another pick for the 6 to call it and another tile, 1 more pick. When I say I need another pick, I need another one of those tiles or another joker to be able to call that. I don't want to put up both jokers right now. That's, to me, not the smartest thing to do. If another one goes out, I may be forced to call it, but I'm not calling it yet. It's not time.
5 crack.
Hardest thing to do.
4 bam.
Hold up on your
4 crack. Call. 6 crack.
You have a Kong of 4 cracks. If you're not using the terms like pungs and kongs and quints, try to do that. This is not a 4, 4, 4, 4. It's a Kong of 4 cracks. Much easier to say Kong of 4 cracks, especially when you start saying the whole hand, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. So try to use pair, pungs, kongs, and quints. Oh, we have a 6 crack now. Oh my goodness, I gotta put it up front here so I can look. I'm going to look at it both ways because I'm going to look at it 3, 6, 6, 9, kind of weak. But let's look at it like this: 3, 6, and whoops, 3, 6, and 6, 9. Okay, now with this, I can call the 6 without a joker. I feel a little bit better about this, but I'm still going to be left a little bit weak, unfortunately, because I didn't have to let them go, but strategically speaking, wasn't smart for me to call those other tiles. But here's one situation where I can call that 6 crack and not have to put up a joker. So what would you guys say? what would my higher level players say? Would you grab this? Let me know. We have Rebecca on YouTube, who's the first timer. Hello. And hello, Jenny. I have a call. I have a yes. I have 2 yeses and 1 wait. I have 3 calls and 1 wait. You know, it could go our way or it could not go our way, right? So I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it. Just because I don't have to use a joker. We're just going to have to, let's see what else could we probably can't pop into anything else. We're actually going to be committed. I was committed a long time ago, but I think I'm going to call it. All right, so we're going to call it for Pung.
Call.
And now I want to look at let's see, since I already threw out 2-1 cracks here, I want to look now and see what's on the board. And there is a 9 that just went out. The 3 is not out yet. Good possibility someone is playing the 3. Maybe they'll call the 3 and put up a joker. And we're now at 66 tiles. Perfect time because we are just entering the middle game. Still a time to play quickly and not have to worry too much about what you're throwing. Just always get the freshest tiles out. If they're not on the board, that means you need to get it out. It doesn't mean you hold it, because if you hold it, you can't make your hand. Bottom line, you hold the tile you think someone needs, you can't make your hand. When do you hold the tile someone else needs? Toward the very end, when you have to make a decision, should I play defensively and break up my hand, or do I still want to take a chance because I'm set for Mahjong, or I'm only a tile away and I still have 5 picks left? Those are the times, right? I'm going to throw it. Let's see if we have somebody put this up. Let me make sure I've got everything good. Yep. And we're going to go here.
3 crack. 9 dot.
Oh, 9 dot. Well, we don't need that.
2 dot. 6 crack.
And the 1 bam is not out, and that says to me, get it out.
1 bam.
There was a
1 bam.
all the way early on. I just saw that.
3 crack.
Another 3 crack.
7 bam. Call. Green.
Now we have 7 bams up. Who's got their cowbell to make sure I don't miss the joker exchange? We've seen that happen before, right?
2 crack. 5 crack.
I put my phone on silent. That was not good. Oh, we know this is going to get called. Is it Amistad playing 7s? Shoot. Oh, I got to get it out. If I want to try to make my hand, I got to get it out now.
South. Call. 8 bam.
It's Kurt. Okay. Well, we kind of knew that was going to happen. So, all right. All the tiles have been out multiple times, which means doesn't matter much, but I like to do the soap as a priority because it can be a 0. So it may be a little more important to get out earlier than later.
Soap. 8 dot. 2 dot.
All 4 8 dots.
Red.
Nobody wants those babies, huh? Again, 8 crack, I think is fresh, meaning it's got to get out.
8 crack. Flower. Call. 1 bam.
Ah, okay. So Annie has up a pung of flowers and a Kong of 4 cracks. And let's see what she can be playing. She could be playing line number 4 of consecutive run. And that's it. Looks like that's it. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Ignore.
6 dot.
Oh, That's the second one. That's the second one. 3, 6. Wow, that's gonna be, I can't call that and put it up right now, unfortunately, and there's already one out. If another one goes out, I'll be forced to take it before I get another joker. Not what I wanted to do.
7 dot. 6 dot.
Ugh. Okay, 1, 2, this is the third, and I have to call it, which means I'm gonna have to get some really lucky picks. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it and put up a Kong.
Call. 3 crack. 9 crack. 2 bam.
The way the cookies
8 crack.
fall, or the tiles fall.
7 dot. Flower. 4 dot. 5 dot.
We have 40 tiles left. 33 or less will be the end game.
7 crack. 5 dot. 4 bam. 2 dot.
Not so bad.
9 dot. Mah Jongg.
Guys, give me 1 second. I forgot my water, and I'll be right back. Honey, you're not on, huh? You're not on today, huh? Sometimes I asked you a couple times for your opinion on something. So I know you're not. But that's what we used to be. All right, I'm back. I'm just having a little throat thing going on. All right, here we go. All righty. So, let's talk about this. 6, 7, 8, 9 for Amistad, and congratulations, Amistad. So that's our Pung Kong, same exact configuration I'm playing in 3, 6, 9, with 3 jokers. Very nice. And Annie consecutive run line 4, and it tells you what line it is right here, so you don't have to like really go hunting for it. But that's the singles with the next numbers in different suits, next consecutives in different suits. And coming in nicely. Okay, so let's see. Kurt was doing the north, east, west, south, also coming in very nicely. So this was a really nice competitive game. And I ended up where if I had gotten one more joker in, I would be set to call that 9 crack. So it wasn't so bad. Do I want to win? I want to win, but I'm not going to win every game. Only 1 out of every 4 people, 25% chance that I'm going to win any game of Mahjong. If your hand comes in nicely, then just be very, very proud of what you did. This is what you want to have happen. You don't want to be really, really far away from having something look like it's forming nicely. And hello. Oh, yeah, I see that. The 3 crack was out in the first row. Yeah, and I did miss it before. But anyway, let's start again.
First Charleston.
Do you notice anything? Don't say it too loud. No jokers. Yikes. Okay. Now I have no multiples except for my pair of flowers, but I have no multiples of my suit tiles. Let's stick these down here. I know, jokers. Now, what do I do when I have this going on? Well, the first thing I do is put it into evens or odds. That helps me with a direction. And I certainly have way more odds than I do evens, right? So that would be a good direction if you're a really new player to think about. let's go ahead and put these down here for now and see if there's anything else we might want to keep out of these tiles. So we're now, we've got we have a little bit of like numbers with ones. We've got 3 ones. Those are like numbers. So we could be looking at any like numbers category. We could be looking at 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 because of the odds. We could even end up with 3, 6, 9 again if we want to keep that 6. And we also have some run stuff. So here we are again, where I would like to just keep everything, right? Okay, now, no jokers. Janine said singles and pairs. Well, yeah, singles and pairs could happen. I don't see very much of anything with singles and pairs right now, but let's see if there's anything, because I don't even have a pair. Maybe the category should be called singles and singles. But let's see. Yeah. That would be that hand. That would be line number 4. And let's see, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I mean, 1, 3, yeah. I have that much for 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 singles and pairs too. In a few ways. I don't know. All right, let's take a look. First of all, we got to keep our like numbers. Let's keep those intact, right? If we want to keep, I like the idea of keeping the runs, the 2s and the 3s here, because 1, 2, 3s, all are runs. We have all 3 suits, and I like that. Can we keep an eye on singles and pairs? Sure, why not? We can keep an eye on it. We're going to collect all the 1, 2, 3s by doing this anyway, right? We're going to get rid of this, and we'll get rid of this. 3, 6, 9 is not going to come into play with keeping all of these right now. So let's see. 3, 6, 6, 9. I guess the 9 dot. Yeah, we do have 1, 2, 3 consecutive and 2 and 3 suits right here. Right here, all of that. That's why we're keeping all of that. So we got all that going on. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is nice, in 1 or 2 suits. I will get, let's mix this up here. We'll do this and this and this. See, like 2 9s. If I don't do that, I got to do that. It's a nice category. Maybe that one. But I don't want to get rid of any of my tiles right now. So I don't care. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do have, oh, I could do this here. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the red. Now I'm going to move these down since I've got all of these in cracks happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the red, because there is a same suit run with the matching dragon. I don't like to get rid of dragons that quickly unless I really know I don't need them. So that's kind of nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I know I'm going to get rid of that and this. And then, more importantly, probably going to be, we're forgetting about the any like numbers right now, I guess. Looks like it. It is a blind pass. I could do a blind pass if I want to see what I get in. I guess maybe I'll do that. Let's. Oh, I got a 1 crack in. Okay. All right. That gives me good direction. Okay, so what is it going to be? Is it going to be flower, 1 crack, 2 crack, 3 crack? Is it going to be, that would be line 1A. Is it going to be line 5 flowers, 1, 2, 3 with the red? Is it going to be 1 through 5, line 1. Actually, I think I said that backwards. Line 1A for flowers 1, 2, 3, line 3A. Or it's not going to be a mixed suit run at this point because we have the multiples now in the 1. So otherwise it would be 1, 2, 3 dot. Okay, so we are going to continue the Charleston. Yes, indeed.
Second Charleston.
I don't often collect these one suits like this, which is kind of interesting. All right, we'll mix this up. So now I have completely done away with that singles and pairs because, wait a minute, maybe I could keep an eye on it. Hold on. Maybe I don't get rid of it. Maybe I keep an eye on it. So if I do that, then I have to forget about 1 through 5. And we'll keep 1, 2, 3 with the red. How's that? That's better, right? Okay, because then we can keep an eye on that singles and pairs hand for a little bit. Hesitate to do this, but we're going to do it. We're going to play fun. Oh, okay. We got that in. Now I have to get rid of 3. So maybe I'll get this back, but maybe this is the one I give up and maybe I'll get it back. This would for the flowers 1, 2, 3 with the reds. The 3 is a Kong and the red is a pung. Easier to make pungs, so I guess that makes sense. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Yay. I don't have to worry too much about what I'm passing.
Courtesy pass.
Hooray, hooray. Oh, I got the 4 and 5 back. Look at that. Interesting. Very interesting. 1, 2, 3. I don't know that I'm going to need them because I have those flowers and I really want to utilize those flowers for sure. So do I get rid of them? I think so. I think I'm going to do those and get rid of those. I've got enough. Maybe I'll get one more tile and, oh, wait a minute. I can't get rid of that. I have to get rid of this. I can't get rid of the 2 dot. I have to do this. Maybe I'll get it back. There's the singles and pairs hand. Let's see.
4 bam.
I got a 3. So there's 2 3s going around in the Charleston because I didn't just get that back. I just passed it across. That's interesting. Okay, so here we go. 99 tiles.
6 bam.
Now,
9 dot.
will I get a bunch of jokers? And, okay, so I'm going to prioritize what I had left after the Charleston. Let's see if I need to keep anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to keep the crack. I kind of want to keep the 3, but I'm going to get the west out. Wind should go out.
West. 3 crack.
That's that other 3 crack.
6 bam. 4 dot.
4 dot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of want to keep that right now. No, I want to keep the 3. I don't think I need the, oh, they're all out. They're all out. So, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The consecutive concealed hand.
4 bam.
Add
West.
consecutive concealed hand. Good job. So I need to keep the 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't have a 3 dot yet. Okay.
6 bam. Soap.
It could be a hopeful one, right? Or did I get rid of the 3 dot? I don't think I did. 7 bam. Okay.
7 bam. 5 dot. East. Green.
Okay, we'll get rid of the 4. 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
4 dot. 5 crack. 5 crack. 2 dot.
Okay, so there's 1 2 dot. So I keep that in my green. Another flower. What can we do with another flower? We've got like numbers with twos. We still have threes we can get rid of if we wanted to consider that as a potential, although 1, 2 dot is out right now. But it would be a possibility for sure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So I think the 3 crack. I'm going to keep this 3 bam. I don't need necessarily this, but if we did a 1 bam, 2 bam, 3 bam, I would need it. So I want to keep my backups. Well, here's the hand. Here's a good backup right here. Right there. Which means I could still keep singles and pairs, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and have the 3 to get rid of and not have to make a decision.
3 crack, 3 bam,
No jokers, no call.
7 dot. 8 crack,
Okay, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, nope.
5 bam, 9 bam, call, green,
And we have a joker exchange here.
west, 9 dot. 6 dot. 7 bam,
Another flower. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, calling all everybody, please. Look at this. Crazy, right? The hand I would love to come in would be to get 4 of one of the twos and play that second any like numbers hand. That's a tough hand. Tough, 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 tough hand. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we getting rid of? Are we sticking with the singles and pairs? I can always call a flower later. Maybe I need to dump 1 flower right now. Give us a little bit of time to see if we get something in. I'm going to do 1 flower. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to do 1 flower because I can, if I started getting in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 like numbers in ones, Phyllis said, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the flower because I could call that if I start getting in more. See, but if I get another 1 in, that's still not going to give me any direction because that's going to give me the singles and pairs only, not a backup.
flower, 6 crack, 6 dot.
Okay.
5 dot.
Good teamwork, you guys. Ooh. Oh my God. This could be very, very fun, right? I only need 2 more good picks. Oh my God. Well, kind of wish I had those dragons in my hand for the any like numbers, but we got to go for the singles and pairs. I'm saying we have to go for it. Yes, we have to go for it. So in this case, I'll get rid of the flower. Or do I get rid of the threes? Maybe I'll get rid of the threes. That way, if I miraculously get in 4 of the ones or twos, I could still pop into line 2 of any like numbers. Ooh, all right.
3 bam, 2 bam, east, flower,
We're in the middle game now. A lot of good that's going to do me now. I could hold it, but I don't think it's going to do me any good anyway. Nah. Nah. Let's see. I don't know. I'll hold it for just a moment. I don't think it's going to make any sense.
3 bam,
red.
8 dot. West. 7 bam.
Oh my God. That's very pretty. We need one more good pick. Janine, look. Okay, so I am going to, Angela had said line 3 consecutive. Yeah, definitely was keeping an eye on that. Thank you, Angela. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the red. Actually, it doesn't matter at this point.
Red.
Gotta go out.
8 crack. North. Call. 3 dot. 4 crack. 6 dot. Flower. 1 bam. 5 bam. 9 crack.
I don't even need those darn jokers. Okay. 3 dot. We'll go 7 dot. Are there 7? There's a 7 dot out as well. And it went out earlier. You would never know this in a real game, but when you're playing on the computer, you can even prioritize by getting something out that went out earlier. So I'll do that.
7 dot call. 9 crack.
That's why we want to get it out. If I held that, it could have been Mah Jongg instead of an exposure.
4 bam. Joker swap. 1 crack.
8 crack. Ooh, 8 crack. 1, 1, 1. Only 1 out early on. Okay, so Amistad's playing north and south with the 7s. Line number 5. So at least I know what he needs. Kurt, I don't know what you need, to be honest, but here we go.
8 crack. 3 crack. 5 bam. East.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is crazy.
3 dot.
I need a 2
1 dot.
crack. 2 crack.
1 bam.
Hey guys, come on.
1 crack.
6 cracks. At this point, I'm going for it anyway, so I don't really care what's out, to be honest.
6 crack. Call. 3 bam.
And I don't care because 38 tiles left. I got a lot of picks left. I have a good chance of winning. I do want to take a chance. I don't want to break my hand up. It's too pretty.
4 crack. Joker swap.
Give Mah-
Flower.
I give Mah Jongg
5 crack. 9 crack.
a game. It's only a game. All right. So for Kurt, we've got 3. What do we have there? 6, 9, 6 and 9. So we've got 3 bam, 3 dot, 6 dot, 6 crack, 9 bam. Line 1B, it looks like. Or 6, 7, 8, 9, line 2B consecutive run. So 1B or 2B. And if you really get good at looking at the tiles and remembering what went out, sometimes you could figure it out. Like 7 cracks. Did any 7 cracks? None. How about 8 bams? No. So he could be playing 6, 7, 8, 9. Consecutive run, 2 suits. Line 2B. Yeah. Because 3s and 6 dots. 6 dots, 2 are out. I don't see 1, 3 dot is out. More than likely he's playing 6, 7, 8, 9.
5 dot. Red. East.
He could be ready to Mah Jongg. We don't know.
4 bam.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, this is a really good example of the fact that if you don't have any jokers, you can always try singles and pairs. Try to keep a backup like I did for as long as possible. So you could switch out. If you start getting jokers, you're not getting your tiles in, but look at this, how pretty this is. And that is amazing.
Mah Jongg.
That's a 60 pointer too. That came in. I don't know how these, sometimes they come in just like crazy. So try them. Don't shy away from singles and pairs. Really. Good job. Good help, everybody, on that hand. Fabulous. Okay, let's see. Kurt was playing consecutive run line 2, pung, Kong, 6 crack, 7 crack, 8 bam, 9 bam. Winds and Dragons line 2 for Annie. Kind of weak. Oh, sorry, Annie. And Amistad was playing Winds and Dragons line 5 with the 7s as we thought. Coming in very nicely. He had to call something else to feel secure about being able to call that pair. He was risky. That would have been risky. Okay, let's
First Charleston.
sort by suit. Oh my God, I'm blinded by the Joker. Oh, okay, so I sorted by suit. The computer does it so nicely for us, right? And then I'm going to look at my first pair right here. I'll start with that because 3s and 8s don't like each other. So we're going to start with that. Okay. And I love the 2, 4, 6, 8 section this year. Last year, I was whining about that section all year round. I did not like it. I don't think I played it very much, but I absolutely love it. And my favorite hand of all is line 4. And somehow those hands come in so beautifully. Okay. So now that I've sorted all this out here, I don't want to get rid of any of my 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got a little like numbers with 8s going on. I've got my other pair, but this is so pretty. And 3s and 8s don't like each other. I'm going to break them up right now. And I'm going to pass that. Yes, I'm passing 2 7s. I don't really care. Thank you, Carol. Said congratulations on that hand to us. Group effort, by the way. Did I get anything else in? I got a 6 in. Okay. This is a situation where I'm not going to keep the red. Normally I might keep it if I needed it, but in this particular case, I want to keep everything that I have right now because this could come in this way. It could come in the other way. It could come in a lot of ways. Let's see. Although I'm thinking, let me just think this through. I'm thinking maybe this one. I'm thinking maybe this one. The only reason I would keep this would be for possible for like numbers. But I mean, yeah, so we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to get rid of the, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll do this. I want to keep it all though. Now I got that in. Whoa. So either I do a blind pass and see if something else happens. Because let's see, like numbers, it's weak. I don't have that. I have to worry about a pair in there. So that's kind of a little bit nerve-wracking too. But let's see if something comes in. Nothing came in. And I have to pass.
Second Charleston.
So I do like that hand. And I know I have more of the 2, 4, 6, 8 in the cracks, but I've got this and I could keep the green and the red for any like numbers and see if I get the 2, 4, 6, 8 for that line number 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. We could keep an eye on any like numbers. Oh man. Anybody see anything else? So what I'm thinking of is any like numbers, line 1 right now is a possibility. Of course, it could be line 2 or 3. We start getting in a lot of 8s and more dragons. Anything else? And then I see like right here, all of this, line 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. That hand comes in all the time. even though those are singles up front. So what one do I get rid of? I'm gonna do the 4. Good, bad, or indifferent. Ah, look at that. Oh my God. We know we can do this and this. All right, I guess it's gonna have to be a red. Line 1, we only need 1. Line 3, the concealed, we need more. But we can't keep it all. No, by golly, we keep it all. Okay, that's good. I don't have to think too much about what I want to get rid of.
Courtesy pass.
Oh, I got that 4 back. I think I'm going to go ahead and do 3. Hopefully I'll get 1 more tile.
1 bam.
No, darn. Okay,
2 dot.
beginning game. Just work it out.
South.
Get out the
Red.
tiles you can.
North. Green.
Okay, I'll do the 9 first because that came in at the end. And keep those pairs in the 6 and keep the pairs for a little bit. Maybe somebody needs them. And I'll get lucky with a little joker bait. I don't know. Just saying.
9 dot. 9 crack. 7 crack. Flower.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to need this.
6 crack. 5 bam. East. 9 dot.
Hmm. Well, I'll keep it. Just looking at the bottom concealed hand. It's
5 bam.
white pop.
6 crack. North. 2 crack. 3 crack. 7 dot. West. 6 crack.
Well, you can play when you're not worried about everything you're throwing. Oh, I'll take that.
7 crack. 2 crack.
Darn, why didn't you call it?
1 crack. 7 dot.
Interesting. Interesting.
7 crack. 3 bam. 6 crack. 4 dot.
There's 1 4 dot for that 2 4 6 8 single thing I know right now.
East.
This could be
1 dot.
the concealed line with 8s. If I get another 8 in,
8 dot.
there's 1.
Red.
Look at that. And 2 reds went out. But I need that for there anyway. Okay, so if I get the 4 dot, I can call the 8 bam and the 8 crack. I don't want to use jokers with flowers if I can avoid it, but sometimes you can't avoid it. But if my hand gets set enough, I don't mind doing that. So would I call the flower right now if it went out? I wouldn't, because I don't have that 4 secured in my hand. So we're going to have to hold on, and I am going to give up the green. All right, now I think, let's see. Oh, maybe not. Well, hold on. Maybe the red. Sorry. Let's look at what the end of like numbers looks like. The pair. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I'm kind of in the same situation with that single 4 or for line 4 2 4 6 8 or line 1 any like numbers. Actually, I have to worry about 2 pairs there, the flowers as well. So I'm going to get rid of the red and I'll hold it. If I were to get the 8 dot, the other 8 dot, that could go in the pair position. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. Oh, golly, golly. Yeah. Flower. What about the flower, Janine? I'm just waiting for you to type in there what about the flower. Get rid of the flower for what hand? What hand am I playing? I'm playing either line 1, any like numbers, which needs a pair of flowers, or line 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, which needs a conga flowers. What hand are you looking at? Can you tell me so I can continue?
So you're saying that the bottom concealed under 2468 is out?
Oh, I mean, probably. I'm way closer to everything else. I mean, if something else came in, I would consider it, but I have a much better option at any like numbers, line 1 or line 4, 2, 4, 6, 8 right now. So I can still keep an eye on it, but I can't get rid of the flower yet. Yeah. Okay,
And
so,
what about, yeah, okay.
okay. All right.
Red. 3 crack. 9 dot. South. 7 crack. Flower.
Okay, so I'm not going to call that for the Kong. Like I said, if I get that 4 dot in, then I would be perfectly fine with calling that.
Call. 4 bam.
Aha.
Joker swap. Soap.
I knew it. See, I would have done it because that's a Kong there and it wouldn't have mattered, but it's a pair for line 1 of any like numbers. So, whoa.
7 dot. Green.
I almost want to always do it just so nobody else gets it, but
6 dot.
not the position
Soap.
to be in. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, there we have our beautiful hand set to call every single piece of it. This is what I call a well-formed hand. Really well-formed. I can call the 8 crack, the 8 bam, and the flower. And at this point, I could keep an eye on the bottom hand by getting rid, the bottom concealed hand by getting rid of the red and the green first. And that's what I'm going to do.
Red.
So now
Soap.
4, 6, 8, line 4, or the very bottom one, which is line 7. No, line 4, 5, 6, line 8. Sorry.
North. 2 crack. 5 dot. Flower.
Okay. Now 3 are up. 1's out, 4, 5, 6. There's only 2 others. Hopefully, Amistad or Kurt need them for a pair, and they're not going to swap them out. I have a chance of exchanging too, but again, I only have a 25% chance to get it, but I'm calling it. So here we go. This is the time that I hate putting up jokers with flowers, but I got to. So
Call. Green. West. 9 bam. 2 crack.
Isn't that interesting? Okay, so now we'll do the 8, the 2. The 2 went out early. So we'll do the 2 now. Although I have 1, 2, it doesn't matter. Probably nobody's using it, but you never know. Every tile, by the way, on this card, and the first time I ever remember it since I've been playing, that every single tile can be hot until the very last tile. And that's because of the number of singles that are on this card that span from 1 through 9. Namely, the second hand from the bottom in consecutive run, or the second, I should say, that can span 1 through 9. And the second hand under Winds and Dragons. Unbelievable card this year that way.
2 dot. 2 bam. 3 crack. Call. 5 bam.
Don't let me miss that 3 crack joker exchange. Okay. Wow, 1 bam. That's early out too. That might be called now. Let's see, but we got to get it out.
1 bam. 6 bam. 4 dot. 3 bam. 7 bam. 9 bam.
Almost into the end game.
West.
For 36 tiles.
Soap.
Ooh, 3 bam. Let's see. 1. I'm just paying attention. Could be needed.
3 bam. 1 crack. 9 bam. 9 bam.
Looks like I have a part,
West. 9 crack.
maybe.
5 crack. 5 dot. East. 5 crack. Mah Jongg.
Oh, 1335. Good job, Kurt. Good job. Oh, let's see. Annie had my jokers, my 8 cracks up there. So I would have had to pull a joker or do a joker exchange. And consecutive run line 4, that's that singles with the 3 in a row. Yeah, and then Amistad was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line 1, 1A with all of the same suit. Very close. Look, very close. When you get very close, just be very happy with how things turned out. Let's see what was remaining. Well, there's another flower, another joker, another flower, and there's the 8 dot, not the 8 dot, I needed the 8 bam right there. Wow. And Amistad was playing my 8 bams too. So I had a partner, I kind of had a feeling, never seeing them go out. There's a lot of very, very predictable things. Bye, Cheryl. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next week too. Yeah, so the way it goes. So now we'll start another game.
First Charleston.
Oh my God. Quince! Quince line 1. Holy moly. Or line 3. Line 3. Right there. These can go anywhere. We're not going to put them there now. Oh my goodness. So line 3 for sure. If we wanted to do line number 1, there's let's see, 4. Whoops, wrong way. 4, 5, and 6. We're going to have to make a decision, which is an easier hand. So the 4 is a pung, the 5 is a kong, and the 6 is a quint. So those are going to sit in there like that. No pair to worry about, as in the bottom hand. Too bad. I mean, I know this is going and this is going. If I had to say what's the easier hand, obviously it's line 1. So gotta be the way we go. And that's the way it works out. So what would we want to do? What else? I mean, God, we have to try the quint. It's too nice not to. Let's see how many passes I do without getting any tile. Oh, I'm going to get everything but what I need. 1, 7. Of course, I'm continuing.
Second Charleston.
We're going to try. We're going to try. Oh my goodness. Now I have a pair of 4s, and now I want to get a 5 crack. Now I want to get a 5 crack. Okay, so one good thing is we're on the last right. So I can get rid of the 2 and the 8, and that I could call. 5 crack is a kong. So that could happen. That could happen easily. All right, so let's see. Do I need to keep the 4 and 5 as a backup for another alternate? I think I need to. I think I definitely need to.
Courtesy pass.
Now I have 4s, any like numbers 2 to fall back on. I don't want to get rid of the 5, but I think I'm just going to do 1 because he'll take it. Take it.
8 dot.
Okay, see what we get in. So I always, like I said, I always get rid of what I had at the end of the Charleston that I'm not keeping first.
1 crack.
And then
7 bam.
when I discard it, one of them calls it right away because they had to give it up. So
6 bam.
I love when, see, 6 p.m. I'm not calling that 6 p.m. with 3 jokers right now, so forget that.
1 bam.
Forget about it. All right, let's see. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8 with 4s. Okay, you're gonna think I'm crazy. I know you're gonna think I'm crazy, but that hand that we just played, 2, 4, 6, 8 with 4s, it's right there. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the 7 crack. I'm still keeping an eye on 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay.
7 crack. 1 bam.
Those
9 dot.
things to keep track
8 dot.
of. Really crazy. Oh my. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, obviously the 2, 4, 6, 8 is a little risky because we've got those singles there, but I'd need a couple of dragons and I would be hoping for the red and the green to keep that 4 dot as my pair for line 1 of any like numbers. Look at this. Or it could be the concealed hand. Now, that quint hand, flowers, 4 dot, 5 crack, and 6 bam. 4 dot, 5 crack, and 6 bam. So 1, 2, 2, 1 goes out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would only need one more good pick here. Okay. Yeah, I have the pair of 4s. So what I was saying, Janine, is for any like numbers line 1, this is how I would want it to be right here. That means I would want to get the red and the green unless I get another 4 bam or another 4 crack. Then I don't care if I get a soap. I'll keep them all. But this is weird.
Why not quints?
I am doing the quints.
Oh.
Oops, sorry. I think I just cut somebody off. I don't know what happened. Anyway, yeah. I am doing the quints right here. 4 dot, 5 crack, unless I get a 3, unless I get a 3. If I get a 3 crack, I could do 3 crack, 4 crack. No, I can't do 3, 4. I'm doing 4 dot, 5 crack, which I don't have any, but I have jokers, and the 6 bam. So I'm going to get rid of the 5.
Don't
Oh,
you hear
I
more
can
at
also
the
do
bottom?
the bottom. You're right.
Yeah.
I can do the bottom one. Right. The bottom one, which is good too. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. I have the bottom one too. Yes. For 4s. Okay. So we've got the first hand or the bottom hand still is a possibility, but we'll see what happens. Okay. I don't need the 5 though. Are we good with that? We're good, right?
5 dot. 7 bam. South. 2 crack.
Yes, yes, yes. I do not need this.
6 dot. 8 bam. 1 dot. North.
So we're looking at line 1 or line 3 right now.
7 dot. 3 crack.
Potentially, any like numbers line 1 could happen.
South.
1 tile pick could
2 dot.
everything. We don't need that.
8 bam. 8 dot. 2 bam. 1 bam.
Oh God, look at that 2, 4, 6, 8 hand is there too, so beautifully. That's crazy. I just want to show you it. I know you think I'm nuts. But look at this. Look at this hand. How could that I'm set for an 8 crack mahjong once I discard. For the quint hand, I am, let's see, one, I'm gonna do, if I discarded, I am 2 away. What do you think, you guys? I'm set for an 8 crack if I discard that 6 p.m. right now. I'm telling you, that hand is like my favorite hand in the whole world. Any opinions on it? Randy, my husband says 2, 4, 6, 8. How could I not do it? I'm set. I'm doing it.
6 bam. Green. Red.
I can't go
North.
when I'm set for mahjong.
5 crack.
8.
West.
It doesn't.
8 dot.
It's just too
East.
pretty. I might regret it, but you know.
3 dot. 8 bam. Green. 7 dot. 5 dot.
And I don't
3 bam.
know what I'm
6 dot. 6 crack.
now. The chances of me becoming jokerless are slim to none with all these jokers. So I'm going to throw a 4 dot. And that way I don't, yeah, I mean, although in this particular case, they don't know, I have no exposures, so they'll never know what I'm playing. Who knows? Maybe I'll pick all the tiles in and I'll be jokerless. That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. Okay. 4 question mark. Okay, Janine, unmute. What are you talking about?
Is you're further away from the quint, the bottom quint, than you are the other hand, right? The 2, 4, 6, 8.
I'm set for 2, 4, 6, 8 with an 8 crack.
Okay, I see that. Okay, bye.
Bye. Yeah. So if I want to try to go jokerless, which is kind of crazy to think that I could even make that happen, I would throw a joker. If normally I had exposures up, I would throw my natural tile just so I wouldn't give any clues to what I was playing. Because throwing a joker in the middle of the game like this lets everybody know what you're doing. I have no exposures. I do not think they would have any clue what I was playing at this point. So I'm going to throw a joker. Yeah.
Joker. 1 crack. 4 bam. 8 crack.
There we go.
Mah Jongg.
So you see that you could be, and here's what's really important. This is a really good teaching opportunity, right? We sometimes get so focused on one thing that we can't see the forest through the trees. In this particular case, again, if you know the card, you're going to recognize these things. That quint section was beautiful, right? Just beautiful. Any like numbers line 1 could have been amazing. Any like numbers line 3 could have been a possibility. But all of a sudden, I picked in one tile, and that one tile was one of these singles that then had me set for mahjong on that hand that we played already tonight, one time. Crazy. You know, I mean, it just is so weird. Well, thank you, Agnes. You too. Back at you. All right. So this is Annie was playing 369 line 4. We were trying that hand way earlier. Hers didn't come in too good either. And Amistad, line 1 of 13579. Nowhere close. Kurt, 2025 section line 3. Also far, far away. That's not how you want to end up with your hands. That would be really frustrating, but it happens. Bye, Leslie. Nice. Thank you for coming tonight. Okay, so we got, I guess one more hand maybe, unless we go really quick.
First Charleston.
Ooh, two jokers. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's just amazing how one pick can change everything. So just keep in mind, make sure you look all around. Really, really gotta, I just wish, I can't say it enough how important it is to know this card, to be able to just see things. All right, well, we're going to take our multiples and stick them up here, aren't we? And those are 8, so any like numbers could be a possibility, and therefore we'll keep our green because we know that category has dragons and they're needed. And it's also a evens category, and we're going to keep it. Wouldn't it be funny if I made that hand again? And the 2. Who knows? Could be a number of things, right? But in the meantime, I have 3 tiles to pass. Are they pretty? Oh, they're beautiful. Every pass could be pretty. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Good luck, Amistad. Have fun with it. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Do I want to keep the 8, 9 for any reason? 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Probably not. Probably not. I talk to myself sometimes. Oh, geez. Oh my God. Line 2, any like numbers? I got 4 8s. Could be. All right, what am I gonna do? I'm getting a little bit excited here, aren't I? Oh, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got to break things down a little bit. 2 plus 6 equals 8. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Very weak. 2, 4, 6, 8 in one suit. Keep the 2. Of course, my favorite hand, 2, 4, 6, 8, could be happening again, which is crazy right here. Wouldn't need that. What is the least needed tile here? I think the 4. I think the 4. It is a blind pass. We could hold it. Let's blind pass, see what happens. I know, you guys. I'm just saying, there's something about this hand. There is something about this line 4 of 2, 4, 6, 8. Ah, it's crazy. Okay, well, I can't get rid of, let's see, 2 8s, any like numbers. We'll keep one of these. We got to continue. We got to continue.
Second Charleston.
It's going to have to be these if I had a choice. Not that I want to get rid of anything. And I wish I could keep the 2 for a good backup of 2 crack, 4 crack, 6 and 8 dot. 2, 4, 6 and 8 dot. Very pretty, and I really do think I got to keep it. So that's what I did. And goodbye.
Courtesy pass.
Okay, now we have 2. We'll keep that 2, although I don't think we're gonna need it, but we'll keep it. 2. All right, here we go. Get out the wins first, and the 9. Then we'll see what we get and what comes in.
South. Call. Flower.
That was quick, Kurt. Gee, that was quick. Oh my.
9 crack. Soap. North. 9 crack.
Couldn't call this north. What's going on, Kurt? That was an early call. I know, though. It's the rule of 4. You got 3, you got to call the other one, right? I get it. Oh, how lovely is this? It's the weirdest thing in the world. I'm telling you. Okay, so 2. So keeping 2 crack, 2 crack, 4 crack, 6 dot, 8 dot is a backup is just absolutely beautiful. And I do not need the twos here. There is a good possibility, if I get a few more eights, we could even be looking at line 2 of any like numbers. But look at this. It's so pretty.
2 bam. 3 crack. 3 bam. 3 crack.
Oh, darn, darn, darn. Okay. Can't keep everything.
2 dot.
I got rid of
9 bam. 1 crack. 2 dot. Call. 1 crack.
Okay, we got a pung of 2
Flower.
up. I would not be calling that right now when I don't even have an 8 bam in my hand, and putting up all those jokers with that flower.
Call. 8 bam.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So I need 1 8 bam in my hand. I can't call that now. It's too early. Too early for calling for anything at this point, unfortunately. So
9 dot.
a really good backup. I really do.
9 dot.
A real good backup.
1 crack. Red.
Give me one more.
5 bam.
Why not?
Joker swap. 1 dot.
Oh my. All right.
2 bam. 3 dot. 3 dot.
Let's look at our backup. Right here. Okay. 2 4 6 8. I can call the 2. I can call the 4. I can call the 6. I hate putting up jokers that many. But
1 dot.
I can call everything. I'm not saying that's the
9 bam. 7 bam.
not committing to anything
7 crack. 1 bam.
until I have to.
7 dot. 3 dot. 3 bam. 4 crack.
Oh, I gotta do it. It doesn't make sense not to do it. So I've got to put up 2 jokers with that. I'm ready. I'm set with everything. Is there anything else that you guys see that would make more sense right now? Two, 4 6. Okay, if you see anything that looks like that you could do something, I have anything else that I could do, I gotta call it. I hate doing this. Jeez. This
Call.
is not the way I want to play the game. But I got no choice. So here's a good reason why you've got to know the card. I don't have 6 dots up, right? But I know I need them. If you don't know the card, you're not going to see that 2 4 6 8 hand, right? Right.
6 crack.
Yeah.
4 bam. Green.
Agree with me.
1 crack. 1 bam. 1 bam. Green. West.
Okay, so let me look. See, I look now because the 8 crack's been in my hand for, I think since the beginning. And I don't see any out. So that says to me, I need to get it out now. And as well as the East. So they're all priority right now.
8 crack. East. Green. 3 crack.
Oh, gee. That's
East.
sick.
Red.
That could have been a quint hand if I knew I was going to get all these jokers.
2 bam.
So I need
1
a
dot.
crack or a 6 Maj, right? Right. Oh, yeah, Amistad, I could have gotten that joker swap.
Flower. 7 bam. West. East. 9 crack. 7 dot.
2
Flower.
crack, 6 dot,
3 crack.
or joker. Or
1 dot.
thing.
7 dot. 8 crack. 7 dot. Red. 8 crack. 2 crack.
There we go.
Mah Jongg.
That's embarrassing. Annie, Kurt, and Amistad. I apologize for all those jokers. That's crazy. Oh my, okay. So another, these are really good. The reason I do this on Wednesday night is it's just so good because you get to see how many things can happen. And the more you can keep track of, the more options you have to make mahjong. If you focus on one thing only, yeah, you'll make mahjong once in a while, but it's more luck than luck and strategy. And we want to have that strategy. So anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm going to stop. Okay, so that was really fun. If you're watching the replay, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please click the bell so you get notifications when I go live or when I post something new, and give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I love to hear your comments as well. I always post, when I post my videos, the link to I Love Maj, so you remember if you do want to try it out, but it is uppercase D, uppercase B to get your extra week. And until I see you again, thanks so much. Thank you, everybody watching on YouTube and on Zoom. Have a good night, and don't forget to practice, practice, practice. Good night, everybody.